So we just looked at foam rolling, so now we're going to talk a little bit more about strength training. The benefits of strength training are threefold. One, it helps increase muscle mass, which also helps with activities of daily living. You know, reaching for a can, doing whatever your activities of daily living are. Some people, that's just walking to and from the park. Some people, that's climbing a mountain, and other people, it's just riding their bike. So strength training really helps you develop the muscles around joints to help alleviate joint pain and just go through your daily activities of daily living without any issues. Second benefit is it helps build bone mass. So as we age, we tend to lose bone density. So we want to continue with our strength training to make sure that we're building bone mass and maintaining healthy bones so we don't have any hip breaks or anything like that as we age. And the last aspect of it is blood pressure and other physical benefits. You know, people think lowering the blood pressure is only attributable to running or something like that. But if you're doing a strength training routine and you're staying in the light to moderate range, you can make your cardio have the same benefits as sprinting. So don't ever think of fitness as just like kind of in a bubble. Anything you do is something good. So just move and just do what feels good. Find out what makes you happy. And that's what's going to help keep you going and staying motivated versus looking at a scale all the time and getting depressed that you're not hitting your weight goal or whatever. It's never been a great goal. It's just that's a vanity goal. You really want to stay with something intrinsic, do something you never thought you could do, or do something you've always wanted to do better. So now we've seen the kind of the benefits, a very, very quick overview of the benefits. Now we're just going to go into the basics of weight training. So you have your repetitions, your sets, and your rest intervals. So reps and sets are different. Reps are the number of times you lift a weight before you take a break. Sets are the number of times you do those repetitions in between breaks. So, good example. You do bicep curls for 10 reps, take a break for 30 seconds to a minute, and then do 2 more sets of 10. So you do a total of 3 sets of 10 reps. And then the next one is the rest interval. I've mentioned rest intervals in some of my blog posts before. There's a bigger explanation than I'm going to get into right now. But rest intervals affect what energy systems you're using with how you're lifting. So if you're lifting light to moderate, you can get away with a 30-second to 1-minute rest. You're not using the phosphagen system. Don't get too confused with that. All you have to know is you're using a different energy system, so smaller rest is okay. As you get to moderate to heavy, and you're trying to go towards more of a bodybuilder or total strength side of strength training, then the rest interval becomes very important. That's where you're going from 3 to 5 minute rest range. And the reason for that is that phosphocreatine system. That phosphocreatine system takes 3 minutes to get about 90 to 95% charged, 5 minutes to get almost completely charged. So if you're really trying to optimize your strength training lift, you're going to want to wait that 3 to 5 minutes. You're going to see people at the gym all the time. They just kind of rep through, but they're not really maximizing the benefit that they're going to get from strength training. So the alternative to that, if you're at the gym and you see that big meathead hitting the gym, hitting the bench, and disappearing for 5 minutes, it's not because he's done with the bench, and it's not because he's trying to be a jerk. It's because he has a 5-minute rest interval. Most people that are lifting heavy like that know they need that extra time, and they will let you work in with them if you want to use that piece of equipment. It's called gym etiquette, so don't be intimidated. A lot of these big guys, they love to talk because they have all this time to rest and nothing to do. And that's pretty much strength training in a very, very small, fine nutshell. And yeah.